Apostle Paul said, Christ sent me not to baptize, but to preach the gospel. I said, you don't think that the way you carry water baptism on your head, that statement is a very, very, very damning statement to your profession. You said that without water baptism, we cannot get to heaven. Without water baptism, we cannot be saved. Without water baptism, we cannot enter Christ. Apostle Paul said, Christ sent me not to baptize. Don't you understand the weight of that statement? The weight of that statement is that if Christ sent Apostle Paul not to baptize, hear me, he didn't send anybody. Either Apostle Paul is a false apostle, or Jesus didn't send anybody. There is nothing like selective ministry of water baptism. If you say that without water baptism we cannot enter heaven, and Apostle Paul said, Christ sent me not to baptize, then Apostle Paul is invalidating the commandments of Jesus. Don't you know the meaning of that? And when you read Apostle Paul's doctrine about baptism, you see that his doctrine about baptism is totally different. You start hearing things like, we were baptized into Christ in his death. We were baptized into his death. And when he rose, we were baptized into his resurrection. Don't you know, as many of us who are put on Christ were baptized into him by one spirit, we have been baptized into one body. Apostle Paul always used baptism for spiritual things.